Wake that ass up.
Get up and get turned up with DeDe's in the morning.
We get wild a bit.
Did y'all hear what happened to a 13-year-old in Fort Worth?
No, boy.
OMG.
It's getting hot in here.
Hot topic.
Yeah.
Powered by 1-800-TRUCK-WRECK.
So why am I hearing this story, you guys? Or I saw it this morning about a 13-year-old was arrested for a violent robbery.
Yeah,
What?
violent
robbery?
robberies. They happened last September in Fort Worth. There were actually 4 of them, 3 teens and a 24-year-old. And they were going into these convenience stores. They did 9 convenience store holdups over 3 weeks.
Dang.
One of the clerks got shot at one of the stores at one point in time. They were caught on video surveillance, so they would hold these store clerks at gunpoint, girl. And they were just robbing them for, I guess, a little change that they had in there.
13, though?
13 years old.
The 24-year-old. That's the thing. You ever see that one kid that can't get away from high school? Who's always coming back to hang out? He's the one.
No, for real.
Yeah, he's the coach.
First of all, he's 24. He hanging with a 13-year-old.
That's what I'm
He's
saying.
immature.
That's a problem.
He immature. You ever seen them immature dudes in your neighborhood still riding them bikes?
Hey, y'all, I'm back. Come on, Dooley. We don't want to play with you no more.
Not Dooley. Did y'all see Kanye West? Boy, he's going to sit down with David Letterman. Now, I'm not sure when this is going to air or not.
Right. This is the same thing that Jay-Z did, right? With
Right.
David Letterman? Okay, yeah.
So David Letterman to Kanye West sitting there talking, but Kanye West actually talked to David Letterman about his mental state. I want y'all to listen to the way he explains, because a lot of people are saying that he's bipolar.
Define it for me. What is the mechanism that is malfunctioning or is taking a break in your brain? Do you know?
I wouldn't be able to explain that as much, just, because I'm not a doctor. I can just tell you what I'm feeling at the time. And I feel a heightened connection with the universe when I'm ramping up. It is a health issue. This is like a sprained brain, like having a sprained ankle. And if someone has a sprained ankle, you're not going to push on him more.
Right.
With us, once our brain gets to a point of spraining, people do everything to make it worse.
He started to have a moment.
You did? I was like, okay.
But it's true.
Oh,
what he's
man,
saying.
it's so sad, though, to hear that.
But it's so good that he's talking about it, because again, mental health is like not discussed in minority communities. You know what I'm saying?
Half the time we don't know what it is, because here's the problem we do in our community. We sit there and call somebody bipolar or whatever it is, and it's not even right, and it's not true.
Now,
They just may be
use
having mood swings.
Right. We use it wrong, and we don't know the signs, we don't know the symptoms, and normally when a person is sick, they don't know that they are, because they can't self-diagnose.
My little brother, he was a little slow. My mother was like, you could act crazy if you want to. This room better be clean when I get home. He was like, I can't do it.
Oh, my gosh. Seriously?
No, wait a minute. No, Rudy, honestly, because there are those in our families people will have, and nobody will say anything. And most of the time, parents don't know how to deal with it.
No, they don't.
Because I remember you were saying one time you had a sister.
No, my sister. My younger sister's bipolar, and she drive my mother crazy. She would disappear, run away for days. It was unbelievably
Didn't you
crazy.
say you didn't know, like when she was a kid, she was in the backyard one time, you told me. And she buried something in the...
She'd just be burying stuff. I used to threaten girls like, you don't want me to send my sister over here unmedicated.
No, you did not.
did.
I will do that.
He did.
I
He used to
promise
do
you.
that with his sister, which is so crazy. I'm like, stop.
OMG.
Hey,
She
right.
would go, too.
we hear that is so... See
act
why
crazy
we
if
don't
you
want to
want
say
to.
nothing?
That's why. That's what I was going to say. And we
exactly
don't know it's for real, though.
No, for
Yeah,
real.
we do. We kind of take it lightheartedly.
Yeah.
But we're getting better with it. No,
Yeah,
more
we're starting to
people-
talk about it.
Books are out now, so we're getting it together.
But if people aren't diagnosed until they're adults, they have to go get themselves help and check
Yeah,
themselves,
that's
and
the
you
tough
can't
part.
force them. And a lot of times you don't want to admit, right?
I'm going to be honest with you. You know what? White Gary says he has a friend. Shouts out to T-Dub, who says this all the time. All of us got something festering in us.
No,
whether
oh,
we
yeah.
have, but it's in our families, it's in our DNA, whether it's going to be mental illness, whether it's diabetes, high blood pressure. We got something festering.
Has anybody here been to therapy?
Jay
I go every
goes.
Tuesday.
I went one time.
No, you got to go.
I went one
I found
time.
out so much about myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, save me. Please, Lord, save me.
I'm like, when the last time you been? Because
I went last week after I got on. Yeah.
I went one time with the guy I was dating, and then I went by myself a few times after him, and the lady
Oh, you
was like,
did
you
the
were good.
couples.
Yeah, I did. We did the couple. I did the couples with the husband even before marriage, that kind of marriage counseling, and they were like,
Nice.
y'all are good. You can go.
that's because it was his cousin.
Yeah. He was like, y'all good.
They were like, we don't even want to know what y'all going through.
Okay, wink, wink. She was winking at him. Don't do it.
Timmy, everybody paid 50 cents, some of the money he owed him. Paid him $100,000. What did 50 do with that money? He didn't pay no bills, no nothing. Oh, my God.
Act like he was so desperate to get his money back. Like he was broke.
Well, he got $100,000 from Timmy. What did he go do? He went and bought himself a new chain.
See?
All right, look, you can hold this 40 right here.
Why hold it?
That's that. Yeah,
Who's
that's
that from?
That's from the Timmy right there. That's the they gave me 100.
Coughed it up. That's what coughed it up.
That 40. But look at it. When they find out how much money I'm getting for this motherfucking chain, well, ooh, look at this. You see how I be doing these? Oh my
Those
God.
are 2 carats each.
Oh my goodness. What's that? All the carats.
150 carats.
150 carats. Bro, Timmy got to send another wire. Snoop, everybody gonna have to help.
We need some of that money now, man. We need the money now, man. We need the money now, man.
I love it.
It's people like the person in the back. Oh, he coughed it up. Huh?
Yeah.
He coughed it up. That's what I'm talking about, Timmy. Like,
I like it.
Wake that ass up.
Get up and get turned up with DD in the morning.
We get wild a bit.